I just left you 2 months ago. Stop throwing in my face before I kill you.
They told her to give him back what was his and move on with her life. But Tiffany had gotten too comfortable with the lifestyle his money provided. She wasn't giving up anything. Meanwhile, Armand was getting more desperate and more dangerous. He had been
At the end of the next video, I want to share a crucial lesson, particularly for women and men, about the damaging effects of relationships built on a capitalist mindset. While capitalism has its merits, it also fuels a dangerous greed that blinds us to the exploitation of the people we're supposed to care about.
Released from prison with nothing, no money, no property, no business to return to. The woman who was supposed to hold everything down for him had left him completely broken. And every day, he had to watch her celebrate the life she had built by destroying his. The threats started coming through third parties. People who knew both Armand and Tiffany were trying to warn her that she was pushing a dangerous man to his absolute limit. But Tiffany wasn't backing down. If anything, she seemed to be enjoying the power she held over him. She had everything. He had nothing. And she was making sure he knew it every single day. Audio recordings surfaced of Armand completely losing his mind, and these messages revealed just how far over the edge this situation had pushed him.
I snapped on it because I look at you different. Why the f*** did you worry about my baby mom? I don't give a yo. If you ever was to talk to her, she'd tell you that.
I would never talk to that. She's never been on my level. She ain't do fuck nothing to me. And she never been in my circle. She never been around me. I didn't know that bitch.
And you've been bringing it up, bringing it up, bringing it up. So now I'm gonna give you what you want. To touch you again. I'm never physically gonna hurt you. You married. I'm blowing this head off on everything I love. I'm going back to prison.
Prison didn't scare him anymore because she had already taken everything that mattered. But Tiffany kept pushing. More posts, more celebrations, more flaunting of the wealth she had stolen. She was playing Russian roulette with a loaded gun, and everyone around her could see it except her. October 7th, 2023. A regular Thursday afternoon in Philadelphia. Tiffany decides to take her son to get his haircut at a barbershop on the 2500 block of West Lehigh Avenue. Just another routine day in what she thought was her perfectly constructed new life. What Tiffany didn't know was that Armand had been tracking her movements. He knew her routines, knew where she would be, knew when she would be vulnerable. And on this day, he had made his decision. Around 1:45 p.m., witnesses inside the barbershop noticed a man walk through the front door. The atmosphere immediately changed. You could feel the tension in the air as Armand Hilton stepped into the shop, his eyes scanning the room until they landed on Tiffany. She was sitting there with her son, just waiting for a haircut, a normal moment in what she thought was a normal day. But the moment she saw Armand, she knew her past had finally caught up with her. Witnesses later described seeing Tiffany try to shield her son as Armand approached. She knew what was coming. Armand pulled out a gun.
Let's be honest. We're told that legal marriage is a sacred union, a holy matrimony. But what if I told you that for 95% of couples, holy is the last word you'd use to describe their marriage? Humans aren't wired for perfection or perpetual holiness. That's why so many couples struggle with fidelity. We're wired to grow, to become principled. And that's the real journey of a relationship. Marriage, as a legal institution, wasn't created to make two people whole. It was designed to do one thing: destroy one or both of you. A ring on your finger opens the door to both incredible opportunities and catastrophic failures. You can build a dream life together, leveraging your joint effort for a shared future, or you can watch it all fall apart over something trivial. Think of marriage as a triangle. You and your partner start at the bottom 2 points and work your way up, meeting at the top. If you're both on your own paths, like parallel lines that never meet, your marriage will have no meeting point. This is what I call a parallel marriage. These marriages are a breeding ground for cheap labor, the source of children's mental health issues, and the fuel for rising crime and prostitution. They are exactly what the system that created legal marriage wants. Here's the dark side of a parallel marriage, using a man as an example. Let's say he's built a successful life and then gets married. Things start out sweet, but over time, she decides she wants a life separate from the family's best interests. Conflict flares, and she gets the authorities involved. Suddenly, he's hit with a protective order, barred from his own home, his kids, and his belongings. His job is notified, and he's laid off. He can't get another professional job because his name is now in a system that tracks legal issues. In some cases, he ends up homeless. By the time the court case is over, he's lost his house, his career, and his financial stability. Yet he's still on the hook for child support. The entire process seems designed to push him to the edge, to make him do something desperate. This is the goal of what I call the slavery objective, where you build a life from nothing only to lose it all back to the system. If he walks away and starts over, that's a triumph. But if he lashes out, the system wins. The man is arrested, the kids are sent to foster care, and the bank accounts are seized. Who benefits? The system. So, no matter your race, tribe, or color, understand this: the only winner in a cruel, greedy modern marriage is the system itself. Find a partner who wants a triangular marriage. But more importantly, find someone you can talk to about peacefully dissolving your union without resorting to mutual destruction. The system wins when you refuse to see that you both must win. A protective order won't keep you safe forever. It's a temporary action with permanent consequences. Find a better way to part, so your children still benefit from the love you once shared.